Hey, so I'm gonna make a quick photo editing tutorial. The objective here is to take an image and make the background completely white and then up-res it so that it smooths out the pixels a little bit on the edge. So the first thing that I do is down at the bottom here there's going to be layers, and I create a new layer with this button right here that says create a new layer. Bam, now there's two. Undo. I just want the photo to be on the background layer, and then a second layer that I'm gonna label white. Okay, so now I'm gonna go over here and take the Polygon Lasso tool. You might want to use the regular Lasso tool, but I use the Polygon Lasso tool because I feel like it's better and quicker. So, starting over here, I'm just gonna follow the edge and then make a little box, double click. So I have this selection, and then I right click on top of it, and then I press fill, and then OK, and that fills it. Okay, so now I have two layers. One has the background image and one has white, and with this little eyeball thing I can make the white go invisible. I want to explain the camera navigation really quick because that will help a lot with this. Okay, so if you hold down Control and then do the minus sign, then it'll zoom out. Okay, and so if you hold Control and press the plus sign, it zooms in. Okay, so that's zooming out. Hold Control, plus and minus. And then to go up and down, you can use a scroll wheel, right? So zoom in and then go down using the scroll wheel. And then while holding Control and the scroll wheel, you can pan left and right, okay? So that's all the camera controls that you're gonna need. Control, zoom in and out, and left and right, and up and down, so that you can navigate around your image properly when you're zoomed in. Okay, so what I would do here is I would just continue to add white to the white layer, right? And just do it all around. Following as best as I can. Alright, I'm gonna
do the rest with sped up with a time lapse.
Alright, so I want to explain really quick why I think the Polygon Lasso tool is so much better for me. first of all, every time you click, it adds another line to the polygon, right? And then if you want the line to be like more curved and less like liney, then you can like just make smaller. You can make the distance between every click less, so that it's like a smooth curve. And every time you click, you can press the backspace button to delete the last click. So if you click in the wrong place, then you can press backspace and it goes to the last click. And basically, one of the difficult things about doing this is that you have to be zoomed in, and then once you're zoomed in, sometimes it becomes hard to distinguish exactly where the edge of the object is. So sometimes you have to zoom out again and figure that out. This may not be perfect, but it will be good enough for tutorial purposes. Just try to get it done as quick as possible to show how fast it can be done while in the backyard getting bit by mosquitoes. It's very bothersome. Fuck that. This should be the last click. Okay. So now I have the complete outline filled, and I can very easily fill the rest from far away. Okay. Feel that shit. I literally feel like I'm getting bitten by like 5 mosquitoes right now. It's so fucked up. Alright, so now it's all filled with white. You can see that it's all on that layer. Completely gets rid of the shadow. Might be a little bit too jagged for your taste, but that's because I kind of just went quick. And if you take your time and put in more clicks, then it'll be a smoother curve. You can see a little bit how it's just like a little bit sloppy, but then when you zoom out, you can't tell as much. But anyway, the next thing you can do is take the rectangular marquee tool and put it around the object like this, and then go up to the top to image and then say crop, and then that will crop the image so that all you see is what was in that portion of square. So the last thing that I want to show is how to up-res it, and that one way to do that is go to image and then image size, and then you see the width and height, and make sure that constrain proportions is checked off so that it doesn't become skewed in any way. And then what you can do is just use the slider or type in a number, crank that shit up to a bunch of pixels as high as you want it. And because you checked off constrained proportions here, the height is automatically adjusted when you change the width. And then when you say OK, it makes the image bigger and it smooths out all the pixels. And it makes these lines more obvious. So it makes good work better and bad work more obviously bad. And that's really all I have to say about that.